All right, everyone in the theater, silencio por favor.
What's that?
Shut up. Yeah, Peter.
I'm Gareth from Park Cameras, and today we're going on a road trip to Pinewood Studios to check out all the latest tech from Rotolight. So for obvious reasons we can't film once we get into Pinewood Studios, but we are going to try and have a talk with Rod, who's the MD of Rotolight, about Rotolight, about the products. We're going to try and have a chat with Jason Lanier, who's giving a talk about why he uses Rotolight, and just ask him a few questions. And we're going to check out all the Rotolight products as well, which I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, let's get inside.
Hi, I'm Rod Gammons, Managing Director of Rotolight. So Rotolight is a British advanced LED manufacturer. We're based at Pinewood Film Studios, so home in the British film industry and films like Star Wars and James Bond. And we're a family business. This is our 11th year, and we're actually lucky enough to have won over 25 awards for innovation and really advancing LED technology. So Rotolight's products are really quite unique in the market space in that they offer both photographers and filmmakers very unique features and eliminate the need to buy two separate lights. So next to me on this side I have the Rotolight Neo 2. The Neo 2 is a light that can be mounted on camera or onto a lighting stand. We also have the EOS on this side, which is a very portable location light. It's actually the thinnest, lightest LED panel in the world, under 1.5 kilos in weight. Now, one of the features in particular that's really been grabbing people's attention and that we've won a lot of awards for is the fact that these are both continuous LED lights. They're bi-colour, so I can adjust white balance all the way from 3150 to 6300. But they're also high-speed sync flash. Now currently, if you're a photographer, you have to choose. Do you want a continuous light that allows me to do the shoot what I see approach so I can preview the shadows, preview my exposure? Or do I want a flash that has the benefit of being brighter, but the downside that if I'm in a low light environment, it's extremely difficult to get focus, I can't preview my composition, you've got that kind of trial and error approach. The philosophy with the Rotolight products is to offer people both. So you have the benefit of the continuous light, so I can exactly see the shadow, I can see the composition, I can get my focus in low light situations, but when I need more power, I can flip the light very quickly into a high speed sync flash mode. And what's incredible with this is, as opposed to a speed light where you'd have a typical recycle time of 2 seconds, there's absolutely no recycle time at all. This will flash until my camera's buffer is full. It's the only flash in the world where I can vary the colour of the flash. So let's say you're shooting at golden hour. What I don't want is a cool blue-white flash. What I do want is a warm, colour-matched flash where I know the Kelvin. I can set my camera to a custom white balance instead of leaving it on auto where the camera's guessing where the white point is. And effectively that gives me the best of both. I have the extra power if I need it, so in flash it's up to 2 stops brighter, or I have the continuous light, and I have both at the same time. So I have the full power of the modelling light to get my focus, and then I can flash it brighter. So that's a really, really unique feature of Rotolight. There are a couple of other things as well for filmmakers. So if you do video, let's say I'm doing an interview with someone and I want to do a transition effect. We have a unique mode in the light called fade, designer fade. I can go into the light and pick, for example, a fade out. The light will do a custom fade to black for me as an in-camera transition. We also have built-in special effects, so let's say you're doing a short film, or even something like an interview. You want to make it look more interesting creatively. So the interviewer could be sat by a fireplace, for example. I can go into the back of the light, I could pick very quickly in 20 seconds a fire effect, and I now have a very convincing burning firelight. So there's a whole suite of effects in these. All of the lights are wirelessly controllable, so we have wireless L-Chron high-speed sync capable flash receivers inside. I can use an L-Chron transmitter, or if you already own things like Godox or Pocket Wizard, anything with a PC sync connection, you can plug that straight in the back of the lights and wirelessly trigger these lights.
Hi guys, my name is Jason Lanier. I'm here at the Rotolight event, and I'm a Rotolight Master of Light, Sony Artisan of Imagery, and I'm thrilled to be here. The reason I use Rotolight is very simple. It's the best stuff out there. Rotolight enables me to go from LED to flash, change my color temperature, high-speed sync, no recycle time. It has all of the innovative bests out there, and that's the reason I use it. I want a light that I can use virtually anywhere and do anything with, and that's what the Rotolight products do. Personal photography highlight in the last year, we've done some crazy stuff, from falling in a missile silo and cutting my leg open and still shooting, to shooting the solar eclipse. That was pretty legit. That was awesome. We did a landscape and a portrait shoot simultaneously. My picture was featured on Sony's website, which is awesome. The only eclipse image shared by Sony. And at the same time did a portrait shoot with the Rotolight EOS. And did all that during full totality, which is only 2.5 minutes. And being able to do that, there's a video out on it, but being able to do that and to witness something like that is amazing as a photographer, and I hope to be able to do it again. I think one of the other reasons I love Rotolight so much is it works so well with mirrorless cameras. The fact that mirrorless have the electronic viewfinder and the LCD in the back that live view and change as you are adjusting your settings and give you the whole what you see is what you get. Being able to pair LED lighting with mirrorless technology is honestly the perfect marriage. And I think if you haven't used both of those together before, you don't understand what you're missing out on. It's pretty amazing. In regards to kits that I take out, gosh, I guess if I had to, would be either the Sony a7R III or the Sony a7 III. And it would depend on if I'm doing portraits or an event photography. Event photography, I'm going to do the a7 III. Portraits and landscape type stuff, the a7R III. For lenses, again, it depends on the type of work I'm doing, but go-to lenses for me are definitely the 7200 G Master, 85 G Master, 50 Sony Zeiss, and the 35 Sony Zeiss. And I know I'm spoiled, but I like the 16 and 35 G Master as well. On top of that, lighting-wise, my go-to kit that always travels with me is the Rotolight EOS with the Rotolight Neo 2. That gives me a stronger light and a more compact light. It also gives me the option to have a key light and a fill, and or a key light and a rim, and gives me a lot of versatility to be able to use flash, to be able to do continuous light, high-speed sync, everything. So I use them for my YouTube videos to be able to light me like I'm being lit now by the Rotolights. It's a tremendous benefit to be able to have that stuff with me for somebody who does a lot of fusion photography between photography and video. So for somebody who's constantly working in those different mediums, having the Rotolights it's honestly a no-brainer.
Right, so we're back at the Burgess Hill store now, but we've had a great day at Pinewood Studios with Rotolight and Jason Lanier. Thank you to them for letting us film. And if you have any questions about any of the products you saw in the video, pop a comment down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And, as always, thanks for watching.